This is so cool. I'm seeing myself on the screen. Check that out. Oh, that's crazy. So, today I'm going to give you an update. I went to the gym this morning, which was awesome. Squat, fitness. I'll put a little montage, a link to a montage I created of my workout. Don't really have a structure for the workout. I have like 10 or so things on a list that I just randomly pick. I go there, I'm like, I'm here for an hour, I'll just pick from this list and do these things. Some of them at least. Then I go in the sauna, and on Saturdays I go in the ice bath, and then the sauna. Because they bring in trucks of ice. But it was great. I like the people there. I had good conversations. I'm feeling really relaxed right now. Got a lot of my energy out. And had a nice shower, cold shower, of course. Had a good eat afterwards too. It's good to eat and replenish your body. But yesterday I'm listening to a book called, I forgot what it was called. Something, I'm actually going to look it up right now. Although that also might mean my phone will disconnect from the camera. I hope it doesn't, but it might. What was the book I was listening to yesterday? It's called Open Her, Activate something. Stop. By Karen A. Brody. Something that was suggested to me by an old mentor of mine. A former mentor of mine. I interviewed him actually before we worked together. I'll link to the interview. George Katz. He suggested this to me. A great book. I might do a review on it sometime. And there was a chapter on the archetype of the warrior. The idea of the book is there are a few archetypes of men that are extremely attractive to women, and figuring out how to embody these archetypes will make your life more sexually charged and more fulfilling in a lot of ways. And I think that's true. There's a few. There's the artist, there's the poet, there's the director, there's the warrior, there's the sage. There might be more. I haven't listened to the sage one yet. I just listened to the warrior last night. And the idea of the warrior is a man fights for what he believes in. A man who fights for what he believes in. A man who fights for something that's bigger than himself, and who fights relentlessly, but doesn't try to pick fights and tries to avoid fights as much as possible, but is ready and prepared for them when and if and when they come. And I started thinking, what am I fighting for? When I first started blogging, it was just called Chocolate Chip Cookie Joe, long time ago, and it wasn't called that for long. But I decided that I wanted to do something more, and I was in a place in my life where I was exploring. I was traveling. I was about to drop out of college. I did drop out of college, and I was on an exploratory binge. I wanted to explore the world. I wanted to explore different things, explore my own self. And I still explore, but I've mostly discovered what I want and what I like in my life, because I think it's really important to figure out how to explore, what to explore, how to get yourself out of your comfort zone so that you can figure out what you want to achieve and pursue in life. Perfect thumbnail shot right here. I'm learning to make more thumbnail shots because it's easy for me to, there we go. Looks like I'm talking. Because it's easy for me to take a snapshot of that and use it in the thumbnails. You'll probably, if you've been watching this every single day, you're noticing that my thumbnails are improving. I used to just pick whatever YouTube gave me. That gives you 3 options of thumbnails. It analyzes the video. It's like, one of these 3 will be the most interesting. And I would just pick one. But now what I'm doing is what I used to do when I was kind of doing my channel on and off a few years ago, where I take a cool shot and I put it on like a background and make it look cool, make it transparent, and then overlapping. It's pretty neat. And so what I've noticed is that it's also nice to like purposefully make a shot during the thing that will make it easier to make the thumbnail later. Saves time and it makes a better thumbnail. But I was in an exploratory moment in my life, and I thought that that was my purpose. What I didn't realize is that was my purpose at that point, but it was only a momentary purpose that was connected to a larger thing. Stop it. Is this somebody I know? No, stop it. I don't know who that is. If it's important, they will leave a message. I'm getting calls today, but no messages because I'm getting a lot of robocalls, and I have a feeling these are robocalls. So I've decided to pursue figuring out what that deeper purpose is. I'm not entirely sure what it is yet. I have vestiges, I have a connection to part of it, and then journaling is really helping me. I made this morning. If you want one of these, they're not cheap. They take a lot of effort and energy to produce. I actually made one for my friend, and I even charged him because I can't do this for free. But I made a really cool video of me making one for him. So what I'll probably do is I haven't released it yet for everybody, even though it was like a month ago. But I'll edit that and release it for everybody so that it's you can see what goes into it. It's pretty cool. If you want one, comment here and I'll message you, or email joe@passionunchained.com. But getting to the core of who you are, which is actually one of the videos in this playlist, in this Explorer's Code playlist called Congruence, getting to the core of who you are, which is actually my tattoo. Oh no, hold up. I have to show you my tattoo. How do I do this? Tattoo. Know thee sauton, which means know thyself. It's a phrase Aristotle liked to use a lot, and it is a phrase that is inscribed in stone, either is or was inscribed in stone on the path to meet the oracle at Delphi. Very famous priestess in ancient Greece who was the only female, either the only female or one of the very few females allowed to own property in ancient Greece. Interesting fact, most females were not allowed to own property, at least in certain time periods in Greece. Ancient Greece, maybe in all of it. I don't know. I'm not a Greek scholar. I just know some things. But what I realized was that there's more to life than exploration, although exploration is an important part. So this code, I'm gonna leave everything that I already created as is. I'm recording this right after I recorded Explorer Code number 5. So I recorded 4, I recorded Freedom, then I recorded Explorer Code number 5, then I'm recording this, and I'm going to go back, do Congruence tomorrow, and then, Exploration tomorrow, Congruence Sunday. I think it's Saturday for some reason. Congruence Sunday, and then 6 and 7 on Monday and Tuesday. Because this is an important series of how to unleash your inner explorer. It's like an explorer archetype. The idea that I have, what I like to think about is this being an explorer archetype, which can help you break out of your shell, especially if you feel stagnant, if you feel like you need some adventure in your life, you feel like life is boring, maybe you feel like your job is monotonous, you don't know how to get out of your shell and do what you need to do what you want to do, and build a life you love that is exciting. The explorer archetype will help you. You can follow that. And so I originally created these videos, I think it'll be 10 or 11 videos besides this one and the overview. So it'll be maybe between 10 and 15 videos. This playlist, I created it. Originally, the idea was to create an overarching guide that you could follow to live a fulfilling life. But I realized partway through that there's a lot more to it. I was writing about it, I was reading about it, and then doing a video a day gives me a lot of time to think, and it takes up a lot of mental space, so there's a lot of processing going on in the background, which is really helpful for me when I want to create good content, is having that process, having it take up space in my mind. So I wanted to give you a little bit of context. This video is about how to use the explorer archetype to infuse your life with adventure and excitement, get yourself out of your shell, and an overarching philosophy I'm working on. And that will be another series of videos, probably a more in-depth, longer series of videos, because I'm going to be doing some preparation beforehand, more preparation than this. I did some preparation, but this was more so on the fly. Which I like doing things on the fly. I don't really like preparing or planning. I like to just be like, okay, time to go, the camera on, I'm gonna just wing it. I like that a lot more than preparing, but which is why I really hated reading from the fucking scripts these past few days. I decided when video 5 comes out, when the Explorer's Code number 5 comes out, you'll see I decided not to read from a script, and it feels a lot nicer. I like it more, but there's a little bit of a balance that needs to be had because there's some things I want to talk about. So maybe if I just write bullet points or something. I'm learning along the way. It's pretty cool. I think that's all I needed to say. Let's see. Wrote this in the sauna after my workout today. Reading from my journal. Okay, archetype, ideal. Explorers are passionate, energetic, able to dive deep into things, but there's more to living life unchained. Did I hit everything? I discovered a new ideal. I'm working on a philosophy to tie it together. I already said that. The Explorer's Code should be viewed as one aspect to living a fulfilled life. Yep, I said that. The Explorer archetype is an important character in the drama of your life, but it's not the only character. Cool. I think I touched on everything. So I look forward to seeing you in the next videos, and then I can't wait to release the more overarching philosophy. But for now, cheers and enjoy.